At the heart of our existence is the fascinating concept of reality changing through the interplay of cause and effect. To successfully navigate this complex dance, it is necessary to delve deeply into the world of cause and effect and understand how they shape the reality around us. Think of these relationships like a majestic tree and its luscious fruit. The roots of the tree, hidden in the embrace of the earth, secretly nourish its entire structure that rises above the surface. Like this invisible pathway, the world of cause operates behind the scenes, exerting a powerful influence on the visible world of effect. Root and cause, like secret inner dimensions, lay a solid foundation for our tangible reality. The branches, and consequence by contrast, represent the external, manifested realm with which we interact in our daily lives. This tree analogy offers us a convenient structure for understanding the very essence of this dynamic. Causality is like the invisible spiritual forces underlying all matter and events in the universe. But what are these forces and how do they affect our reality? The answer to this question will open new horizons of understanding and give you the keys to controlling your life. Don't miss the opportunity to learn more and watch to the end to unlock all the secrets of this fascinating concept. It is about a hidden source whose life-giving energy permeates and defines the entire system of the universe. Just as a powerful root system ensures the growth and prosperity of a tree, so the material world, the reality that surrounds us, is based on a complex interweaving of spiritual forces that are the root cause of all things. The consequence, in turn, is a set of visible and tangible results arising from the interaction of these spiritual forces. This is the world perceived by us through the senses, the world of matter, where events occur and various objects exist. It is noteworthy that every element in the realm of effect, every occurrence, every entity has its projection in the world of cause. Thus, cause and effect are inextricably linked, being two sides of a single cosmic whole. In esoteric teachings, a special place is occupied by the concept of cosmic trees, which act as a common symbol in various spiritual traditions. In Kabbalah, these trees represent the structure of the universe. In the depths of esoteric thought, the image of an inverted cosmic tree emerges as an expressive metaphor, revealing the fundamental relationship of cause and effect. This unusual view challenges conventional perceptions while revealing the profound influence of the invisible realm in shaping our reality. Rabbi Isaac Luria, an eminent scholar, once remarked, "The tree is the Torah, and just as there is a higher tree, so there is a lower tree, every branch, every leaf of which receives the soul of the righteous, and thus it grows and stands." This statement emphasizes the profound nature of the cosmic tree, which represents the intertwining of spiritual and material existence. The concept that transformation is achieved most effectively by affecting the root, rather than by superficially altering the branches, is at the heart of our study. Drawing parallels to the symbolism of the tree, it is evident that changing the effect without eliminating the root cause results in only transient and insignificant change. To achieve sustainable change, root causes must be eradicated, which requires going back to the roots. In the mysterious abode of spiritual being lies a profound analogy. Imagine a branch as a malleable material awaiting the touch of a higher power, a spiritual root cause. Similarly, the visible material world takes its forms under the influence of invisible spiritual energies emanating from this primordial cause. The branch that embodies the material world has no potency of its own to initiate change. It serves only as a conduit for the influence of the original cause. To achieve true transformation, it is necessary to go to the source, to the very core. The key to understanding the universe lies in realizing the interconnectedness of all things. True transformation occurs where invisible forces organize profound shifts that are reflected in the visible world. The root cause is the true engine, and the effect is merely a reflection of its state. This fundamental principle resonates in all spiritual teachings, opening the way to meaningful and sustainable change. Understanding the interaction of cause and effect requires recognizing that the material world is nothing but an external projection of hidden spiritual forces. Every event, every manifestation is an echo of the root cause echoing in the material world. Every phenomenon, even the most insignificant, is a direct reflection of the power rooted in the root cause. Even a fragile stalk of grass owes its emergence to the angelic energy emanating from the spiritual realms that initiates its growth and development. Delving into this profound perspective, we encounter the concept of intention, which acts as the driving force that defines the contours of reality. It is this intention, emanating from the spiritual world, that becomes the catalyst that triggers the process of creation. It originates in the root cause and gives form to the formless matter of the effect. The material world appears before us as a canvas on which virtuoso strokes of intention create a pictorial canvas of being. Symbols in the form of letters, words, and numbers become a powerful tool in our endeavor to influence the relationship between cause and effect. Language, beyond a mere means of communication, acts as a bridge connecting our thoughts, feelings, and aspirations to the higher realms. It is through language that we gain the ability to influence the hidden spiritual forces that shape the reality around us. Let us imagine language as a conduit through which our inner world interacts with the perception of the reality around us and the horizons that extend beyond it takes on a special significance when we realize the influence of language in shaping our thinking. Like a skillful gardener carefully selecting seeds to create a blooming garden, we can use language purposefully to plant the seeds of empowerment in our minds, cultivating a space of positive thoughts. By actively programming our minds with inspirational words and affirmations, we become part of a process that resembles planting spiritual seeds. These seeds gradually germinate and blossom in the fertile soil of our consciousness, transforming our inner world. The influence of these positive seeds extends far beyond the individual mind, penetrating the collective consciousness and affecting the structure of our shared reality. The power of language manifests not only as a tool for inner transformation, but also as a means of external influence. Words have an amazing ability to transcend boundaries, resonating with the outside world. Interaction between representatives of different cultures and generations emphasizes the role of language as a kind of beacon. It not only conveys our thoughts and aspirations, but also influences the spiritual forces that shape the reality around us. In addition to the linguistic realm, there is another way to connect with the law of cause and effect, the acquisition and practical application of spiritual knowledge. This process helps unlock inner potential, awakens the light that surrounds our souls, and strengthens our connection to a state of wholeness. Imagining the state of wholeness contained within the collective soul serves as a source of hope and an impetus for transformation. Although this state is often hidden under a veil of egoic views, the path of acquiring and applying spiritual knowledge allows us to gradually remove these veils. In the process of studying and comprehending these teachings, we gradually realize our connection to our true essence. This discovery has not only theoretical significance, but also has a tangible impact on our reality. Immersion in spiritual knowledge and its practical application in daily life leads to a harmonization of the inner world with a sense of wholeness. This alignment generates a wave-like effect, affecting the spiritual energies responsible for shaping the surrounding reality. In other words, the inner transformation becomes the driving force for the outer, as the structure of reality is transformed to reflect the inner state of the individual. In this process, the connection between cause and effect becomes more apparent. The transformation sought by the individual is not limited to external efforts, but is a path of personal evolution in harmony with the spiritual forces underlying all things. By embarking on this path, one becomes an active co-creator, influencing the cause to bring about meaningful change in the effect. This process of aligning the inner state with a higher, fuller reality is reflected in various spiritual teachings, emphasizing the relationship between individual growth and the transformation of the world around us. In the fabric of universal reality, our development is inextricably linked to the progress of collective consciousness, whose apogee is a world imbued with unity, compassion, and harmony. As we strive for transformation, we must avoid the traps that lead away from the true source of change. It is often tempting to focus on the external manifestations, ignoring the underlying causes. This approach leads to short-term and superficial changes that do not address the core of the problem. Protests, revolutions, and acts of violence, while capable of causing immediate change, often fail to change the underlying thoughts and intentions that shape our reality. These actions, even well-intentioned ones, can inadvertently perpetuate the cycle of negativity because the spiritual forces underlying the causes remain intact. The cardinal difference is the assertion that the mind is the key center of creation of the reality around us. True metamorphosis requires a revision of established patterns of thinking and goal setting, a kind of readjustment of the inner compass. The focus of attention must shift from superficial manifestations to the deep inner world, which is the source of these manifestations. Only by eradicating the underlying causes of our thoughts can we open the way to sustainable change. In this context, the pursuit of change becomes an introspective journey, a process of purifying the inner state. By cultivating a mindset infused with peace, love, and compassion, we set in motion a chain of positive change that is reflected throughout the fabric of reality. By aligning our intentions with higher spiritual principles, we unwittingly give an impetus to the evolution of the spiritual forces that shape our world. A deeper understanding of cause and effect, combined with an awareness of the dangers of misdirected efforts, allows us to enter the realm of active creation. At the heart of this profound transformation is our unique ability to shape a new reality, a world imbued with the ideals of unity, deep empathy, and boundless positivity. By coming together, we gain the power to create a reality woven from the threads of our shared consciousness. This fundamental idea emphasizes that every event, whether joyful or difficult, is a reflection of the collective intelligence of humanity. The external world appears to us as a vast canvas on which our inner reflections and intentions leave their imprints, shaping the world around us. By adopting this perspective, the process of transformation takes on a whole new dimension. By tapping into the root cause, the spiritual forces hidden in the depths of our collective consciousness, we cause changes that echo throughout the manifested world. Inner transformation serves as a catalyst for outer metamorphosis, causing changes in the very structure of reality.